this project, I have this box tier planter that I picked up. My neighbor threw it away, and I was like, this is going to be a perfect project. And here we are. So we're giving this an upgrade because, as you can see, it looks pretty bad, pretty rundown. What I do first is remove all the plastic greenery, and it took a little bit, but we just got to do it because it looked pretty bad. So after I removed all of that, here is what it looks like. It looks pretty rusty, pretty old, but slowly but surely we're gonna give this an update. Now, I didn't do nothing to the metal. I just went in with the spray paint as is, covered the bottom with a plastic bag just to make sure I did not get it on the wood, and then I just go and spray paint it, gave it 2 coats of paint to make sure everything was covered up. Then once it's dried, here is what it looks like. It's looking better as is right now. Then I'm gonna go in, and as you saw, it was missing one of the bottom pieces, so I just cut some random wood piece I had laying around and cut it to the size, and then I'm gonna glue it on there. Probably wood glue would have been a better choice, but here we are with hot glue. Now the next step I'm gonna do is paint the legs. I decided to just do the legs and the bottom trim and the edge at the top in the color black. I really like that great look that this box has, and if we're doing Halloween decor, I just think it's a good color to keep. So I'm trying to make it look better, but I still want it to look kind of like Halloween rundown old, if you know what I mean. So that's what I did. Then to cover up that piece right there, I'm going to add some more green moss, and I added some hot glue, and then I just piled it on there. And this metal piece, it's kind of wobbly, so I just added a bunch of hot glue and hoped for the best. So here we are. Now the next step is to make it Halloween theme. So I picked up these items from Dollar Tree: the little house, the web, the lights, and also this little cute ghost, and some black and white paint that I already had. I'm gonna start with the house. I removed the bottom because I was not sure if we're gonna use it. I don't end up using it, so I just want to go ahead and let you know that I paint the house in the color white, and then I go in with some black paint, and we're going to like tap it on there. I was trying to make it look scary, but I did not want to make it look too dark because our little tier is already dark. So I went in with white, and then I'm just gonna tap some black on there to make it look a little bit more Halloweeny, like it's old. And I'm gonna do that on both sides. Once I complete that, I put this in the bigger tiered, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to use the bottom, but once I put the bottom on there, it was kind of tall and the house was sticking up. I did not like that, so I decided to just use the house. And I am going to move this to my table, and then I'm just going to hot glue it into place. And once that house is secured in there, we're going to go to the fun, which is adding some spider web. I decided to go with green because I just felt like white was gonna just blend in, and I think green was a good choice. I just wrapped it on the outside, and then I stuffed some in the front and the back of the house. Then I'm gonna add the cute little candles, which are LED lights, so I can turn them on or off. And here's what it looks like when it's off. I do end up adding 3 of them, 2 to the back and 1 to the front. Then for the top, I really want to use this ghost, so I'm gonna stick it to the smaller tiered at the very top. This ghost was a little bit too tall, so I had to trim the bottom. Then I just glue the little white strip back onto the ghost, and then kind of stuff it in to cover up the inside so you don't see none of the plastic inside. Then I'm gonna stick it back in there, and he looks really cute. I hot glue that into place. Now I end up adding some black flowers at the bottom because I just think that it was just kind of blank at the bottom and it was missing something, so I added some of these black flowers from Dollar Tree, some cute little spiders, and that was all for this project. Now let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, if you don't already know this, this is a Halloween thrift flip collab organized by Crafty Lenny. Thank you so much for inviting me to participate. Be sure to check out her channel as well as Grace's, neighbor Sharon, and Happiness Creating. Check out their channels because I know you're going to get inspired. And now let's jump back into the video. For my second DIY, I am using this vase that my mom donated to me. I will be using black paint, caulk from Dollar Tree, and also some black and white paint. Now off camera I spray painted the vase black. You can spray paint it any color you like. I'm gonna go with black, and then I'm gonna pour some of this caulk into a container, and after that I'm going to start with the vase. We're gonna draw cute little ghost. This is my favorite DIY in this video. I had so much fun doing this, and you're not gonna regret it. You could do this on anything you want. But yes, so here I am with a pencil, draw the little ghost, and then with a brush I start filling in this tiny little ghost inside. I give one coat on the inside and you can still see the vase come through, but then after we fill in the ghost with one coat, I go in with a second coat and make it thicker and make sure it's covered up, and then this is what it looks like. Now after I do all of them, this is what I got going on. Now the fun part, or I guess the second fun part begins, which is drawing little faces onto our ghost. You could do whatever you want: happy ghost, sad ghost, scary ghost. I'm gonna do different ghosts, and that is all I do for this project. It's super easy. I love how this turns out, so let's check out the end result. For my last project, I am going to be repurposing this sign that was gifted to me by my best friend. She picked it up for me and she was like, "Do you need it?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." Now it's time to use it, which is the fun part. Now I'm going to be using some black paint, some caulk, some white paint, as well as some stencils. What I'm going to do first is sand it down. It looks cute, but we're doing Halloween decoration, so we're going to sand it down. Then with a brush, we're going to brush it off to make sure we get all of that dust off of there. Once it's done, I'm gonna take some black spray paint. Now I did not have any chalk paint, and this is why I end up going with the spray paint, but I will say I like the look that this gives because it kind of looks Halloween, like kind of run down. So here is what this sign is looking like. Now with a pencil, I'm going to try my best and do a ghost. Okay, I did not try my best. I just kind of went in and drew down a ghost, and then once I was like, okay, it kind of looks like a ghost, we're good to go. I'm gonna go in with some white paint. I am going to paint the inside of the ghost, and I don't want to bore you with you watching me paint, so we're gonna jump, fast forward to now. Here is the ghost. We're gonna let it dry for now. What we're gonna do next is take our stencils. Now these are Dollar Tree stickers that I once it's empty I keep them and I use them as stencils. So hey, it's from those Dollar Tree stickers. The BO are actually from Waverly, and if you need any information on them, check the links down below. They will be right there if you need them. They have come very handy. They've been with me for years by now and I still use them. I have a Cricut machine, but sometimes you don't want to do that. So after I put the stencils down, I use the pencil and draw or I guess trace the letters for both, and then I'm gonna go in with some white paint. Now yes, I could have just painted while the stickers were there, but I've done it before and the paint kind of bleeds and I don't like it, so I hand paint them, but it's definitely up to you what you want to do. I'm just here to, show you what I did. And then if you want to change it or something else works best for you, then do that. Now, I decided to use some caulk paint to kind of mark where my ghost is and give it a little bit of texture. I still don't know if I love it, but it looks great for now. So I just go in on the edges with the caulk, and then I use my finger to like kind of brush it down and make it like kind of blend in. And then at the bottom I did 3 little triangles to give it texture and make it seem like it's moving. And then the last thing is I'm gonna use a pencil and draw some cute little eyes, and I want my ghost to be happy, so I'm making a happy little face. Then I'm gonna go with some black paint and we're just gonna fill it in. I had so much fun DIYing. I miss this so much. So thank you so much, Crafty Lenny, for inviting me. I took your message as a sign to come back and, you know, DIY. I miss it so much. I hope you love these ideas. Let me know what you think. Now it's time to show you the end result. Creator Squad, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Check out my other videos and for sure our playlist down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next DIY.